To me, nature means wonder and discovery. I can just spend so long looking into the trees or in the ground and just seeing the diversity of life.
My parents really made it a priority for us to be able to experience nature and what California had to offer. Then growing up, there's a big push, especially in my community, for careers that have like the technology or engineering and medical fields. The internship that I had with Parks California really kind of rekindled the fire that I had when I was younger, and like going down into the dirt and discovering things and talking with the community and kind of inspiring that feeling of connection with nature.
I think sometimes we have like an idealized idea of what California state parks are like and who can access them and how everyone can steward the environment, but often there's a lot of barriers, and so Parks California can work in between zones to kind of connect community groups with their parks. And so they operate between like the space of a nonprofit and a government agency, and I just think it's like a really cool space to do your work in, and they're able to do more grassroots stuff than sometimes the government can do. Through the internship, they gave me the frameworks that I needed. I used to kind of think that conservation and social justice were like different things, and I would be a conservationist during the week and do social justice activism on the weekends. It's more like you can't accomplish your mission without it.
I was looking for different opportunities in the Bay Area that were focused on expanding access to public spaces or protected spaces. I had always been really interested in figuring out a way to help people and help the environment, and Parks California showed me that there was a perfect intersection of those two interests. Part of the internship was looking at visitor use management. So I was looking at what different state and federal agencies were working on to make sure that we balance protecting natural resources while promoting a positive visitor experience for the people who come to the parks. We can help potentially make sure that there's more people in the future who are willing to help combat climate change.
The beginning of my internship, when I took on one of the first projects, which was working on the grant review committee for our Route to Parks grant, I was able to read through lots of the proposals from organizations, and it really gave me a good idea of the space of outdoor equity and what different organizations are doing in the space. It really gave me a lens to look at my own experiences and what I see in my community and around me, to be able to notice issues of access and how those barriers to access come about. It's really given me a lot of direction for my future, because I know there are already so many projects that I'm interested in and that I want to continue pursuing.
Interning at Parks California changed my career trajectory. So before this point, I kind of just wanted to do bird conservation, and then ever since then, they connected me with all these different networks and organizations and roundtables and like working groups. I was able to really specialize in JEDI, Justice, Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, in collaborative conservation contexts. And so now my dream job is to be a network coordinator and to kind of build those relationships between organizations and to piece together to make sure that we're really weaving justice into our work.
Working with Parks California has helped me discover the diversity of ways you can impact the environment through your careers.